Yes, I'm going with some quick stuff here. Literally last night I was scrolling through the YouTube on videos, and the Elisa Lam story supposedly they're claiming to be solved. Now before I even look this up, I'd like to take a detail to the know that I just uploaded this April 5th. This is supposedly one of our last texts, or so say. You're always haunted by the idea. Now this friggin' video is very strange. The person who did it is supposed to be the one that had all the details. They claim that they're not a professional, but they did very well in this video. I think it's called Elisa Lam Case Solved. I think I might have screenshot it. If I didn't, I'll have to throw it up in the description. But I'm going out tonight. I really hope no creeper comes near me. Seriously though, those Italian and Mexican guys go after you strong. Show the slightest inclination, yeah, never use that word, and they hound you. So obviously this girl has pretty much been gone out, and I believe she was in college. But really what gets my ass, jars my ass, forgive my speech, but is why did she go to the Cecil Motel in California, known for multiple serial killers, known for multiple suicides, known for multiple murders? That CC Hotel, you might as well just say, excuse me, it's an evil drawn place to draw the most darkest people in. But what comes out in this video, I've been saying all along, but it comes into detail stating that the friggin' elevator video that you see of her surveillance was altered. Now, out of all this video and out of all this story, I did not see not one person mention what I mentioned in my video, is why did the elevator door stay wide open all through the time she was standing in that elevator. I have elevator videos up of my own with her name posted on it, and it was elevator test. And literally, when I press the button on the elevator showing my video, the door closes. Few seconds after. You put your arm through that door, whips right back open. And I was on two old elevators. Very old elevators. They're slow as molasses. One is at Burbank Hospital. The other one is at the DTA office in, ex-office now, but it's an office that housed, DTA, and they still have the light company help people. What the hell is it? Fuel assistance in this building. So that's been there for a long time. And I literally went on that elevator, put my hand through the door, it opened. Pressed the button, a few seconds later the door shut. So why, ask me why, I want to know why nobody has ever come up with the thoughts and theories of why that damn elevator door stayed open. It stayed opened all through the time she stood in that elevator. It never once went to close, then she jumped in the middle of it and whipped right back open. It never once, it never moved. So yeah, either one, there was what this video claims now, an edited video. It took 2 weeks for this to be found or even looked at. This person in this video claims that the editing was done within the 2 weeks. It was an inside job. And I said before all this came out that either, yes, someone worked there and did this and had that elevator shut off. Now, I know for a fact that there has to be in that building a main shut off for emergency. Say so if the damn thing stops. A cable breaks and the emergency brakes cling on and stop it from, plunging to the bottom of the elevator shaft. You need to stop that elevator from moving, or let alone have someone, and you have the emergency dingers going off and everything. But this elevator, like, it was completely shut down. And when she was done doing what she was doing in that elevator, the door slid shut as she walked off to the left of the screen and disappeared forever. So going into this was the last tweet she did, talking about this post has 60 notes. This was posted 2 years ago. This has been tagged with "Good God, I just want to listen to some live jazz." I don't know. I don't know why they put this in here, but this was probably, I think, one of her last tweets, other than this text. Now we get into the speakeasy was awesome. Whatever that is, except I lost a cell phone. Sigh. So she wrote to someone talking about she lost her cell phone, and the cell phone she was on, I believe, afterwards. And I don't know what that is. Chuck Palakanuk. Yeah. And it's not even mine. Oh, that's what it was. This is where she did a thing. I don't know if it came up on his. But she has some guy's Razor phone. She's using it, but stupid. I mean, this is what they posted in the video. And this goes on. It comes up with these little cryptic messages. This video even comes up with a person that comes up saying, well, due to the doctor saying she didn't have her right medication is what led her to her death to the thing. It does hallucinations. It does all this crazy stuff. So they claim that she went to the tank and put herself in it, but bare naked with no clothing. The only thing I've ever heard someone doing bare naked and ripping their clothes off was from getting hypothermia. There's an article I forgot to go over myself of the people in the mountains. People were found dead in the mountains with all their clothes stripped off their bodies. And they say that if you get to that deep hypothermia, coldness, you start stripping off your clothes and you run wild and you hallucinate. You go crazy mad. But why didn't she take her, her antipsychotic medication? Now, this girl supposedly was on 7 different medications. 2 of them you take and they level out her mood swings. But that being said, this woman had nothing but a big smile on her face. Every picture they have of her, if you go into images on her, you'll see nothing but a smile on her face. And why didn't she take her proper medications? All this has led up to this. Now, this supposedly is not her. They say this was an inside job with the hotel. In this video, they keep talking about him, but they don't reveal him. So I believe this video was made to say, I know you did it. Right? And they're putting all these pieces together. Some of this don't make sense, but some of it does. And as you can see here, the face of the girl that's standing in the elevator. Now, one point of time, she starts pushing the buttons. She peeks her head out, looks both ways, to the left and to the right. And then she backs herself in and backs up against the wall like this, like someone, like I said in my video before, like someone was stalking her. Someone was chasing her, knew that she was getting in this elevator. Because if that's the case, that's right. My thoughts and theories were right on this. Dead right. That they stopped the elevator. But they didn't stop it for Elisa. They stopped it for this woman. And as you can see, I can say the top jaw of her teeth. I'm not trying to bust chops. I'm not trying to be ignorant and rude. But take one more look at this picture. She does have a very big teeth gum line. So, I mean, it sticks out a lot. This girl don't look like she has big top teeth. Because when you have pretty much, you can say so, buck teeth, you would see it in the picture, say so, like this. And as you can see, this woman's eyes are more closed. And I believe hers, I can say, if I can, I want to say, the eyes don't look the same either. I mean, I could put in the collage thing side by side, but I can tell right now, yeah, her cheekbones are higher. This one, they're not so perky because the gum line ain't so big. And this said she wanted to decide to start a journey to get rid of her past. Whatever her past was, this girl right here supposedly wanted to get rid of it. But suicidal, I don't think. She did not want to quit, even though she lost her phone and antipsychotic medications. Now, if anything, if this was an inside job, that means this person must have had access to her room. But still, I want to know why the hell she was in this hotel in the first place. If she was in college, why did she go rent a room? Unless she got suckered into doing something. And her hired, supposedly this is what this person said, is saying he hired someone who was near from the hotel to kill her and take her clothing off. So, whatever the case may be, and give them to a girl that looked like her. So, and that's where you got this person right here jumping in and out. And here's the, I did save it. This person here, Yabu, I don't even know what name that is, but this person here is, you know, they also go on to say the sweatshirt, as you can see here, there's another part where I want to say that they had it unzipped, but I didn't get the screenshot that, but she wore a green shirt and red hoodie to indicate the colors, and of course the red hoodie was opened to see the green shirt. That's what I read. So to see the green shirt, they had it open, but then it came in all zipped up. The structure, I don't know what the hell this person was doing, but the structure of the building, as you can see, is the letter E. And they're putting it as Elisa's first letter in her name. So why they use this motel to, who knows what they were thinking. But some of this sounds like it could be true, and some of this just sounds bizarre and stupid. Because why would they pick, you know, her just because she had the letter E and then make this whole psychotic story come up like this? And then it goes on to say, 2 windows in this section match the buttons in the friggin' elevator. So, because it's the same structure in the elevator's buttons like this. The 2 middle rows there. And the reason why to put her that exact water tank, because why they put her in this water tank over here? Because they go on to say, boom, right here with a little arrow. It's straight down to her room. So whoever did this supposedly wanted her to be found. But how sick and bizarre the story really goes on, she did that to indicate who's following her as something to do with number 2, 3 times. So there's a part in this thing, supposedly, where she's counting the numbers on her fingers. The reason why they slowed down the footage is to make some edits. If you are wondering what this is, she's counting from 1 to 3 in a feminine way. So I don't know. They're claiming that now she's doing numbers with her fingers to indicate the stalker following her, but as you can clearly see before, they're sitting there saying that, oh, this ain't the girl. It's another girl with her clothes on. So I mean, this video could be legit in ways and not in others. But all in all, I know that someone was there. I know someone, I can honestly say in my thoughts and theories, someone stopped that elevator to make her get fucking paranoid because they had gotten in her room now that I think about it. And of course I say sorry because I'm really not professional, but I think they got in the room, took a couple medications. Whether they knew her or not is a question to be, but where this hotel has literally housed, really sinister serial killers, this person could have made this up to have a better story than the last. That's what I think. This person wanted to be well known, try to start killing people in their way, and make it like this, in a form that you have to go through a bizarre puzzle to figure it out. But all in all, man, I'm going to continue on this, and it ends with she teleported. I don't get that. But what do you expect from a footage that had been found 2 weeks after discovery of her body? That's where they end up saying about all this. So, all in all, man, this friggin' case still gets more bizarre. I think this person might know who the killer is, but they could have had a partnership with this, and it's just crazy. If you want to check this out yourself, of course, I could not go all over it, and I cannot. Sometimes I try not to. I did go over it on another video, but sometimes I try not to do that because of the stupid copywriting. But I think I got what I needed to get out of this. There could be 2 people involved in this, or there can be just one, and the person in here calls them very clever person. So they want to make a name for themselves here. And this wouldn't be the first time a hotel's got a evil history past of serial killing murderers. Just like the Triple H hotel in Chicago. The first bloodbath taken by Henry Holmes. Triple H Holmes. But I think this guy's trying to make a name for himself. And he didn't. And this footage here either been tampered with, or like I said, they shut that damn elevator down, got someone in the mix and got the other body, got her body, put someone in it, maybe paid him off, who the hell knows, or the person knows him and they're both 2 serial killers. That wouldn't be the first time a man or a woman got together to tag team. Sick world we live in, people, sick world. But hopefully they solve this case and maybe get some DNA evidence. That's what they need on this case. Because this damn file right here in this video has been tampered with. And all I can say is, whoever did this, I think they will be caught. Watch your back there, boy. Someone gonna come out and do the boogeyman dance on you. Yeah. Till that next video, be safe, take care. And I can't believe this came up, man, because I've been waiting for updates on this, but still, there's no answer to who did it. Hope they find you and do the same thing that you did to this poor woman. Out.